Hello and welcome back. This is video number 3, and we're going to talk about pinpointing the client's needs. Client's needs, client's problems, or opportunities. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to dig deeper and use free tools to reveal the problems with a client's website. We're going to find, if they have social media and other problems that are needing solutions. All right, so I'm going to give you a checklist that you can use to kind of go through here and check to see whether or not they are a low-hanging fruit client or a bad client. Basically, does their website load fast and why? There's a specific tool that I use called gtmetrics.com. It's a free tool and it allows you to test if the website loads fast or slow and this and that, and possibly other issues with the website. And the reason why you want to know this is because you're going to approach the client later on and you're going to provide them with this information. Now, when the client sees this, most likely they're not really going to know what to do with it. And ultimately, they might try to fix it. But then by you giving that information out, they're most likely going to trust you in the process. So if you go to gtmetrics.com, let me just do this real quick, and then we'll cover the other parts of the checklist later. So what I like to do is I try to look at the websites. Let's say, for example, this website. We're going to enter that into GTmetrix, and as you can see, latest performance report for this particular website, it gives it an F as far as speed grade. And we can see that the page load time is about 2.58 seconds. That means that whenever one of their customers that they have worked so hard to get comes to their website, if the site loads fairly slow, that's going to be an issue because they're going to possibly lose these clients. And if you can position it that way, as a means to say, hey, you have a really good website, but it could be upgraded to be able to speed up. And right now, one of these free tools, GTmetrix, is giving you an F. Now, as you can see, you can go through here and it'll tell you exactly what is wrong with that particular website. So they do have A pluses on some things, which is good. But they do have a lot of Fs on other things as well. So you can see page speed, it needs browser caching, which you can easily do this with a specific WordPress plugin for free. You can minify JavaScript, minify CSS, which you can also do that as well for free. And I'll show you exactly what plugin you will need to have to do this. Now, GTmetrix is free, but they do have a pro version, as you can see here. So the basic version is free, the bronze, silver, and gold, and so forth. So you really don't need all of this until you really want to track them. So let's say, for example, that you are making money, but you want to have more high-level advanced type tracking. For example, you want to track more URLs. So right now you can track up to 5. And you want to kind of get an idea of what they're doing to their site. Are they improving on it? And things like that. So you can have video capture for alerts. You can have monitoring. For example, if they update their website, you'll get monitoring for that and all that. Now, GTmetrix is not really an SEO tool. It's more so of a free tool to kind of find if your website is sped up or not. So that really can impact user engagement, user friendliness, and whether or not the client will decide to stay on their website, which is a huge thing. So if somebody's paying ads and they are having these issues, then they are potentially losing clients. And we don't want that. We want to help them speed it up. All right. Now, as far as SEO goes, you can go to the website, you can take a look at the source code. So you right click on view page source, and this should be the same with Firefox and Internet Explorer, but I'm using Google Chrome right now. But as you can see, the SEO looks pretty good. They get a title, got their description, keywords, and just taking a look at this, we can see what kind of stuff they're doing. So we see they're not using WordPress, obviously, because if they were, then you would see a /wp-content somewhere here. We do not see that, so that we know they are not using WordPress. So a lot of their issues could be resolved via WordPress, like security, speeding it up, SEO friendliness, and things like that. Now, as you can see, they are using Google AdWords. This is a Google AdWords code here. And if we scroll down, we can actually see, they have stuff like videos. So it's okay SEO friendly. It's not as SEO friendly just by looking at it. It does need a lot of improvement. All right, so going back to the checklist here. Do they have a Facebook fan page? A lot of people have them, but they're not using them. So do they have it, and are they using it? Do they have a Twitter account, and are they using it? Do they have other social media accounts? Do they have a YouTube account, and are they using it? Are they creating videos? Maybe if they're not, why aren't they? So I found over the years, a lot of clients are unable to create videos, but they want to. They understand the value of that. So you really could reposition yourself and say, hey, I do videos. And you could find what they're not doing and what they might want to do and put your foot in the door. Because if you can get your foot in the door, then guess what? You can offer other services once you have gained their trust. So do they have content on their website that gains their prospects' trust? So we're talking about their visitors, their leads, and their customers, or the prospects, the potential customers. Do they have content on their website? So read their content. Does the content make sense? Does it actually make you want to buy their product, or maybe it turns you off? Do they have the right call to actions in place? Does their sales copywriting look good? If they don't, you can approach them about that. Because I found over the years that a lot of companies will pinpoint, hey, we sell SEO, we sell traffic, we sell this and that, but they don't really focus on specific areas of the website. So if you actually look at those specific areas of the website, then guess what? You will position yourself differently. You will not look like everybody else, and you'll be able to tackle it differently. Do they have a WordPress site? So I just showed you just now, earlier, how to figure out if they had a WordPress site. And we were able to see that in that live example that they were using an HTML-based website. And they could do a lot more just by converting it to WordPress. But that gives you more potential opportunities to offer different services, right? Now, another question is their WordPress site SEO optimized? Or is their HTML site SEO optimized? Taking a look at that website, I knew right off the bat, they are kind of SEO optimized, but they're not to the full extent, so that they're not getting the best, most potential out of their site. Does their website load fast, or does their WordPress site load fast? Some people will have WordPress sites. If they do, they see value in what you have to offer. And they're more likely going to be the types of customers who want to advance in technology to get where they want to go. Not everybody has that mindset. That type of mindset is a good mindset. Is their website user friendly? Because if it's not, they're probably getting a lot of bounce rates. They're paying a lot of money for paid ads, a couple $100 to, $500 a month. And it's just not converting. So you can position it as, you could get 100 people to click over, but out of that 100, how many people, what's your cost per acquisition? How much are you paying for that particular customer? Is their traffic converting? So it kind of goes back to conversions. So you'll kind of see in my examples as well that I was able to get a lot of clients by showing them, hey, your content is not converting. And does their WordPress site have the necessary security in place? And how are their overall on-site conversions, overall traffic, and all that? So these problems create opportunities for you. Once you understand these problems, you'll get to understanding the actual solutions that I'll provide to you in the next couple videos. So once you find a client that needs your services, then you'll need to be open to different ways of closing deals. And that brings us to video number 4. I'm going to talk about how you can use this to barter, how you can get clients. So we're going to talk about a trick and a specific strategy that I've developed that I'm sure you probably haven't seen anywhere else, but this has worked for me as long as you do not abuse it. All right.